Look, if you're feeling lost in your 20s, it's okay. Because I know people have to just say that, but like, I mean it. I've tried so many business models, day trading, dropshipping, web design, and right now I'm doing YouTube automation. And the crazy part is that even after all of this, I still feel lost. I've built skills, I've made money, but I still don't know what my end game is. Sometimes I sit back and I ask myself, what am I actually working towards? Not the money, not the lifestyle. Like, what's the thing that'll make me feel like I made it? And maybe you're in the same boat. You're trying everything, you're grinding, you're learning high income skills, but deep down you still feel like something is missing. Meanwhile, your friends, they're out there graduating, they got their degrees, stable jobs, health insurance, plans for the next 5 years, and you're still on YouTube watching videos like this at 2 a.m. trying to figure out what your purpose is. But let me tell you something. It's not failure, you're not behind, and it's literally just proof that you're meant for more. So look, half of the year has gone by already, and I just want you to know that you're built for so much more. You're not built to be average, no. You're here to clock in and out for the next 40 years. You're here to simply build something, to create something, and to lead. And like mine, that road, it's messy, and you're not supposed to have it all figured out. That's a stupid myth that people have, is that in your 20s, you're supposed to have everything figured out. It's a bunch of bullshit, okay? Because what God is preparing for you, it's so astronomically big, it needs time. And He's not just giving you a business, He's giving you a calling. He's giving you a story that one day will impact millions. But right now, you're just in that character developing, building phase, You're learning how to think, you're learning how to suffer without quitting, you're learning how to trust yourself when no one else does, and you're meeting the right people, you've been exposed to the right content, and you're stacking skills, discipline, and most importantly, conviction. Because every failure, every late night, and every time you doubted yourself, it's going to be part of your story, and it's going to make the story 10 times better. And you don't need to see the full picture right now. You just need to know this, that your life doesn't need to look successful for it to be on track. You don't need to have a Rolex, you don't need to have 100,000 followers to be doing something right. Sometimes being on the right path looks like being broke, but you're simply just balding. And sometimes it looks like you working in silence, like I'm working right now, while everyone else is posting their highlights for the weekend. And sometimes it's just grinding for 12 hours a day and still doubting yourself whether it's going to work out or not. But it will, because if you just keep showing up, if you stay faithful to the process, you stay trusting the process, and if you listen to that tiny voice inside of your head that says don't quit, keep going, you're going to make it. But not just financially, you're going to make it emotionally, spiritually, and holistically. You see, you're going to wake up one day and you're going to realize that every painful season was necessary, because every skill you learned along the way was a tool for your mission, and God didn't forget about you. He was just building something too big to be rushed. So if you're in that place right now, that space between I started and I made it, just know you're not alone. We're all here with you, and we're all going to figure it out. And the fact that you're trying, that you're hungry, and you're building something from nothing, that already makes you super rare, and it makes you special. So honestly, just keep going, keep failing forward, keep trusting that it's all going to come together, and even if you can't see it yet, because it is. And when it hits, you're going to look back and realize that this was the season that shaped you the most. Once you start hanging out around successful entrepreneurs, everyone has money. Nobody cares about how much money you have. It's about the person that you became along the journey. So if this hits home, leave a comment, like, share, whatever, and let me know where you are in your journey. So let's try and build a community of real entrepreneurs. And if you're building something, especially with YouTube automation, stay locked in. This is going to be the channel for you.